So, oh, you can see my baby on the background. Say hi, baby. So, today I'm going to talk about a topic that I have never heard anyone talk about, at least not on YouTube. So, but I know this happens to everyone in this community. Well, at least I assume that. But so, the vegan or vegetarian depression. So, this doesn't mean that people who are vegetarians or vegan are depressed, but all that knowledge, all that compassion, education, whatever, comes with a price. So, I myself am a vegan, so what I was going to say, so I've experienced this on first hand. So basically what it is, so since we know all of this information, these facts, and well, we I'm sorry, I can't talk, guys, but since we know all of this and we know what's happening, we know the facts, we have decided to make this change for the world, for the animals, for ourselves. So we know a lot of shit. We know, how dark the world is, like how many shit is happening, like just right now, how many animals are being slaughtered, I don't know, my English is not that great, but well, we know all of that stuff. And sometimes when, like, everyone, meat eaters, vegetarians, vegans, etc., sometimes our moods are not the greatest. And well, if you for a start are already maybe a little bit down, you start thinking about all the shit that is happening. Like, we know it's true, we know it, so you start feeling like shit. Like, maybe if you were on a good mood and you think about it, it wouldn't affect you as much, because you will be like, thinking positively, saying like, well, but at least I'm doing something about it. I'm doing something to stop that. Me and all the vegan, vegetarian community are doing something, so it doesn't affect you as much. But when you're not, that positive, you're not feeling that well, you think like, does it really matter what I'm doing? Is it really doing a change? Let me tell you, it is. But since we are all, blue and dark, we do not see that. We are all sad and depressed and thinking that, well, I'm doing this and it's not working. Because, we know too much. And some people have asked me, meat eaters mostly, like, wouldn't you prefer not to know? Like, keep eating those hamburgers, those hot dogs, and not know the damage? Like, that way you can eat whatever you want and not feel guilty about it. But no, I prefer to know, to have all the information in my mind that maybe isn't, like great news, but at least, I know I'm doing something about it, Like, I'd rather be educated and be doing something about it than being ignorant and enjoying that ignorance, but the ignorance being, killing all those animals. Like, it's not worth it. I'd rather have, a few bad days when I feel really bad about, knowing that information. But all of these amazing days when I know I'm doing such a great thing. Like, it is not comparable. I love being vegan. I have never felt this good. Like, I have serious health issues, like conditions that, really used to trouble my life, my everyday life, make it, like such a hell. And now that I'm a vegan, like, I can enjoy life. Like, my health, my skin, like, my appearance has never been better. My skin has cleared up. Everything is just so much better. Like, my mood. Like, I used to be so depressed all the time. And, about really stupid stuff. So I'd rather be, sad every now and then about this really important topic or this movement than be sad for some stupid shit because I'm eating disgusting stuff, something that is not doing anything good for my body. So I don't even know where is this, but I just wanted to get it out there. Like, at first I didn't, I felt like I was alone in the situation, but I was talking to some people and they were, telling me that they were going through that as well. So I just, maybe you don't have the luck to have met someone that is also vegan or vegetarian or has the same mindset as you or opinion. So you haven't gotten around to talk about it and see, the experience of other people. So I just wanted you to know that it is normal, it is happening, it happens to me, happens to my friends, and probably everyone else. But it is okay, because at the end of the day, you have to remember how amazing you are and how the things that you support and that you do every day are making such an amazing change. So, a really, big example, I'm not saying it's the same thing, but a lot of years ago, women were not allowed to vote, were not allowed to work, to go to school, a lot of stuff. And one by one, women started to, raise their voices and saying, this is wrong. Like, everyone else thinks it's okay, that even women think that it's okay to be treated this way, to be neglected and all that stuff. But I know it isn't. We know it isn't. We just haven't gotten around to accept it. But I'm going to raise my voice to say this is wrong, and I want it to change. And that way, other women started to raise their voices until, until now. Everything is so different. Something that was so normal back then, like, it wasn't considered something wrong because everyone was doing it. So, like, meat is so normal. You see it everywhere. The government allows it and even encourages it. Encourages it? Well, you know what I'm saying? So, it seems like it's okay. So, but now, I don't know how to explain myself. In the past, these women sometimes when they were down thought, well, what if what I am doing is useless? What if it never changes? It, having all of these rights that we have now, vote, go to school, go to college, have a degree, be a doctor, be a police, working, be a policewoman. Well, it was something, that seemed so far, and now it is the reality. And hopefully, we are the people who are raising their voices and thinking, well, what if what I'm doing, is useless because everyone thinks that it's normal. In the future will be the reality. Veganism will be the reality. Loving animals, being compassionate will be the reality. So maybe you won't be alive to see it, but it will happen. And you will be on that story. That little piece of sand that you put in will matter. Okay, so don't let anyone or anything bring you down. You're doing something amazing, but amazing. You have no idea of how good it is. And it will pay off. It will. So don't be sad. Be positive. And be amazing. Okay? Bye.